Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Conversation Daily News. Glad you all could be with us. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Tuesday. We have a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. And in today's Entertainment Spotlight, we put our conversation with best-selling author Kaira Rouda discussing her career and new book, The Widow. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with their Tuesday headlines. In national news, North Carolina power outages could last days after shootings. Tens of thousands of people brace for days without electricity in a North Carolina county where authorities say two power substations were shot up by one or more people with apparent criminal intent. Across Moore County, southwest of Raleigh on Monday, businesses handed out free food or coffee, and businesses without internet conducted transactions in cash. One local economic official described the area known for its golf courses and local pottery as eerily quiet at a time of year when businesses are normally full of tourists and holiday shoppers. County schools were closed. Traffic lights were out throughout the county on Monday. Drivers treated intersections as four-way stops, which caused some traffic in places such as downtown Carthage. A consistent hum of honks could be heard as people signal to each other when they should go at each non-functional traffic light. Many local businesses and restaurants displayed closed signs in the windows and had empty parking lots. Meanwhile, federal, state, and local authorities were undertaking a massive investigation of what's being described as a serious attack on critical infrastructure. Utility officials said it could take until Thursday to restore all power. Moore County Sheriff Ronnie Fields said Sunday that authorities have not determined a motivation. He said someone pulled up, breached the substation gates, and opened fire at the substations. He also said the substations were targeted. It wasn't random, he said. In more national news, man who shot Lady Gaga's dog walker gets 21 years in prison. The man who shot and wounded Lady Gaga's dog walker and stole her French bulldog last year took a plea deal and was sentenced to 21 years in prison on Monday, officials said. The Lady Gaga connection was a coincidence, authorities have said. The motive was the value of the French bulldogs, a breed that can run into the thousands of dollars, and detectives do not believe the thieves knew the dogs belonged to the musician. James Howard Jackson, one of the three men and two accomplices who participated in the violent robbery and its aftermath, pleaded no contest to one count of attempted murder, according to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. It was not immediately clear which attorney represented Howard. Jackson and others drove around Hollywood, the city of West Hollywood, and the San Fernando Valley on February 24, 2021, looking for French bulldogs, prosecutors said. They found Lady Gaga's dog walker with the pop star's three pets. In more national news, Mississippi revises demands on Favre and welfare lawsuit. The Mississippi Department of Human Services on Monday changed its demands against retired NFL quarterback Brett Favre in a lawsuit that seeks repayment of misspent welfare money that was intended to help some of the poorest people in the U.S. The department dropped its demand of $1.1 million against Favre, acknowledging he has already repaid that money for an unfulfilled pledge of public speeches. But it made a new demand of up to $5 million against Favre and a University Sports Foundation, saying money from an anti-poverty program was improperly used to pay for a volleyball area at the University of Southern Mississippi. The volleyball facility was a pet project of Favre, and he pledged to lead fundraising efforts for it. Previous filings in the civil lawsuit show text message exchanges between Favre and others about directing money to the volleyball facility from a nonprofit organization that had human services contracts. But until Monday, the human services lawsuit had not sought to recoup money for the facility. And finally, in business news, stocks slide as strong data suggests Fed has more to do. Stocks closed broadly lower on Wall Street, and Treasury yields rose on Monday after surprisingly strong economic reports highlighted the Fed Reserve's difficult fight against inflation. The S&P 500 fell 1.8%, its third straight drop. The slide more than offset the index's gains last week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 1.4%, and the tech-heavy NASDAQ slid 1.9%. Small company stocks fell even more, sending the Russell 2000 index 2.8% lower. The S&P 500 fell 73 points to 3,999. The Dow dropped 483 points to 33,947. The Nasdaq slid 222 points to 11,240. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. Enjoy. Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Words I Choose to Live By. Never stop growing, learning, or striving to be better. The moment you believe you've gone as far as you can go is when you have shut the door on the possibilities that could be just around the corner. Have an amazing Tuesday. We are part of my conversation coming up with best-selling author Kaira Rouda in today's Entertainment Spotlight. Stay with us. You're listening to Conversation Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversation Daily News. We're about to get into more news, message from my book Words That Choose to Live By, and part of my and an Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversation Daily News today. Now let's go make it a good one.